Hi guys, it's Spartan765. Today I am doing a video on my tokarev. Last night I got bored, I didn't have anything to do, so I figured, well, you know, I hate that stupid crappy Century Arms finish on my tokarev that's all crappy and the metal's milled all terrible. So I decided, what the fuck. So I took the gun apart, completely disassembled it, sanded it down, completely reworked all the metal and everything like that, refinished her. Man, it came out beautiful. Holy crap. I mean, that does not even look like a Century Arms tokarev anymore. I mean, it's so shiny and nice. It's not even funny. I mean, look at that. Look at that safety on there. I mean, that actually looks like it's part of the damn gun. It looks like it's actually supposed to be there. You know? Did very good on the whole thing. I started out with some 100 grit sandpaper, and there were a couple of dings up there on the slide. One that was there and one was there. And I took it and took a file. What's that right there? Yeah, you can see that piece right there. That's just some dust in there. There we go. Filed the dings out, sanded it with some 100 grit, then took it to a 320, then took it to a 600 ultrafine grit. Sanded the slide, safety. I did any visible metal parts. I didn't actually use rifle bluing remover because there's actual bluing inside the frame and everything like that I wanted to keep in there just to prevent corrosion. So I just sanded. Came out very good, very, very nice. It does not even at all look like a standard issue tokarev. It looks like a general, like something a general or something would have. It's all, I don't know, just shiny. It's not shitty in any way. There's a little bit of fingerprints right on there, as you can see. But came out really nice. This is what being experienced with guns. I'm not trying to sound cocky here or anything, but I have quite a bit of experience in gunsmithing and refinishing firearms, so I can do a pretty good job. Now this is just cold blued. I didn't hot blue it. You know, I wasn't about to go spend the money and boil some water and heat everything up and all that other crap. So I just cold blued it. But I can cold blue pretty good at the what the fuck was the brand again? Birchwood Casey, or what is it? Birchwood Casey. Yeah, I did it with that. I did about 16 coats on here. 16, 15 coats. Steel wooled in between each coat. Put some oil on it. Let it sit for 24 hours to cure. Now it's a very durable cold blue. It's not going to come off. Obviously the mag, I didn't do that or anything because that'd just be a waste of time and money to reblue a magazine. You know. The mag's loaded just because for home defense, but the pistol isn't. I don't keep the pistol actually loaded. I just keep a loaded mag in the pistol at all times. You know. But if you guys got any comments or questions about this, oh yeah, and I didn't mention this in earlier videos, but I took off this retarded belt loop thing that's supposed to go on your belt. Flies down a little bit. Whoops. Took off the belt loop or the belt thing because it just got in the way. I just snapped it off. Did that right when I got it. I am thinking about doing some custom grips on here. I may go with I may make some special wood ones. You know, I'm pretty decent at woodworking. So I'm going to get a piece of wood and custom draw out in a plan and file it down and everything. You know, the usual stuff you do. Wait a minute, someone's in MySpace. Who the hell's that? Hang on a second, guys. Oh, it's my cousin. Who gives a shit? Okay, now I have to IM him later or something. But yeah, it came out pretty good. I don't really know what else to say. There's a few parts in here I didn't reblue because if the parts came out, like one thing that was on this tokarev that happened to come just perfect and nice and shiny from the factory is the slide release. I didn't have to do any bluing on that. Just a little bit of touch up here from where it rubbed because I've shot about 1,000 rounds with this pistol and it was worn off right there. The safety, as you'll notice, I mean I've done about 3 refinishing jobs in the safety, reworking jobs, like remilled it and everything like that, so it looks good. See? Doesn't look all shitty. Hammer, I didn't reblue that, just happened to be nice too. Trigger was all shitty and it had a bunch of milling marks on it, so I reworked that. Got that in. Now I know I'm going to get shit from you guys saying, why are you doing this to a military firearm? Well, the fact is it's a fucking tokarev. It's not like it's a Luger or something like that. It's a Romanian tokarev. It's like pretty much like an AK-47 from Romania, except the Romanian tokes aren't shit because they're not. They don't have any. They don't have any. They're not assembled by Sentry. All they do is put this retarded safety on there and reblue them. Personally, I'm going to turn this into a custom tokarev. There's nothing wrong with that. See, but if this was a World War II issue Russian tokarev TT33, you'd leave it alone. You don't do anything to it because this would kill the value otherwise. But this is just your run-of-the-mill import Romanian. I'm going to get a muzzle compensator for it up here that goes on the muzzle nut. Plan on doing some wood grips, custom wood grips. It'll probably take me about a good week to do those. Muzzle nuts, 35 bucks, or muzzle compensator. I already got a new barrel in it, chrome lined Type 54 barrel. But if you guys want to know about all that barrel and everything like that, you can watch my other reviews of it. But you guys got any comments or questions on this, you can feel free to send me a message. I'm sorry I did not do a video showing how to do this just because it was very time consuming. But what I used was Perma-Blue. I didn't use any of this blue or rust remover on the tokarev. I used that on my shotgun barrel. Perma-Blue. Don't get super blue. Super blue just it takes less coats but doesn't seem to be as durable. If you guys got any comments or questions, you feel free to send me a message. Spartan7 just about.